Welcome back, our esteemed viewer. We'll continue our questions to David. I've learned that we have the 40s, okay? Yes. So our response can be either we tolerate, treat, transfer, or terminate.
Perfectly, Brenda.
Okay, on to our next question. You mentioned about risks being negative or positive. Will the 40s apply to risk opportunities?
Thank you again, Brenda, for that. I'm happy that you're able to pick that. You have been able to connect that we said risks could be negative and they also could be positive. And you are perfectly right. With the 40s that we have talked about here, we'll primarily refer to negative risks.
Okay.
The risks that can affect our objectives.
Okay.
But on the other side, what we have been discussing in terms of the 40s, we call it the downside of risk.
Okay.
But now there's the upside of risk, whereby we are talking about the other side, which is a positive one that can enhance our objectives. And the best way to look at this is to look at, for example, for a business, maybe entering a market or maybe bringing in a new product into the market. Okay. You see, when they come in for the first time, you will find that the risks will be very high. The likelihood of the risks will be there. But now even the rewards are not there.
Okay.
They are exploring. And this is the entry point whereby we are talking about we are talking about the rewards now being raw, but the likelihood of the risks they are high at the entry point, which will correspond to the other one for management, whereby we had raw impact and high likelihood.
Yes.
And because they are exploring, they are managing, right? So once they enter that market and they're able to be able to explore, they can move now to the next stage where we are saying that the rewards have started growing, but the risks are still high.
Yes.
You know, now they need to evaluate themselves and say, now because the rewards are growing, but the risks are still with us, do we need to exit or do we need to continue pursuing this objective?
Okay.
That is when the rewards are high, but the risks are still high.
Yes.
And when they stay in the market wrong enough, then and now the risks start coming down, but the rewards are still high, then that is the time to exploit.
Okay.
They will be able to gain. They will be able to have rewards that are high, but they have been able to bring the risks down, maybe because of the running experience in the industry, and maybe there are no new entrants into the market, or maybe the competitors have not arrived. They can be able to have a cash cow. They're having rewards, but now the risks have come down. But you know, in risk, in business, it's just the life of a person.
Yes.
It reaches a point, it reaches a maturity, and then it starts declining.
Yes.
So you'll find the rewards now are coming down, even though the risk is raw, but the rewards have started coming down. So what are they going to do? They either now re-engineer or they renew their ways of doing things, or they exit the market. So you see, also the opportunities go the same circle as it is the negative risks. Only thing that one is a positive risk enhancing the objectives, the other one is a negative risk that has come to affect our objectives.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask, that means in the life cycle, let's say, of a business, let's just take Kiguru and Associates, do we have to keep on reinventing ourselves?
Perfectly so. Our story said that a snake can live as much as it is shedding its skin.
Oh.
Whether it's a myth or is something that is true, we don't know. But that is how a business should be.
Okay.
If or Anigo, we are told, I hear people saying that Anigo goes to a cliff somewhere and uses the rocks there to beat, to remove its beak so that a new one can grow. It practices feathers
Yes.
for new ones to grow in an effort to remain young. Even the business should be that way. It should be
Okay.
able to go to the rock and
Yes.
beat itself and ask itself questions for it to be able to renew itself
Yes.
and move forward. That's the nature of business.
Okay.
Imagine the banking industry in the 1970s. If they are using the same model, whereby you go to a banking hall and you have a small amount, and then the person is calling you from the other side, hey, Brenda, your check is ready. Can you come and correct your cash? You know,
Yes.
nobody will be in that bank.
Yes, yes.
These days, we transact at the comfort of a desk.
Yes,
So
very true.
that is now how businesses should be able to renew themselves and be able to start, to go together with changing technological times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you so very much.
For more of this content, subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you on the next one.